Jim Rex? What's Jim Rex? Would you believe a movie audience guide presented as a public service by this theater's management to help you select your motion picture entertainment? Well, that's what it is. And we urge you to learn these rating symbols and use them as a guide for you and your family. G means suggested for general audiences, all ages. M, suggested for mature audiences, parental discretion advised. R, restricted, persons under 16 not admitted unless accompanied by parent or adult guardian. X, persons under 18 will not be admitted. This seal in advertising indicates that the film was approved under the Motion Picture Code of Self-Regulation.
Law-defying, getting their kicks from violence and torture. The Wild Angels, starring Peter Fonda and Nancy Sinatra. In the Angel Gang, if you're one man's woman, you're his old lady.
Well, because the way I used to be and all, you know, I just figured that you thought I...
You talk too much.
If you're a mama, you're every man's woman.
All right, everybody! We race up to that end of the canyon. The first one gets Mama Monahan. I'm ready.
Look, baby, I say we're gonna have a party now.
Listen, Frankenstein, get lost or the loser will take care of you.
Oh, man, I got more than the loser ever had.
Oh, blues!
These are the Aginners. Their emblems, those of the defeated, the despised. Their intimacies, a rape of decency. Their every enjoyment, a parody of pleasure.
Yeah, we don't want nobody telling us what to do. We don't want nobody pushing us around.
Just what is it that you want to do?
We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. Oh, no, preach. Not children of God, but hell's angels.
It's party time!
What lovely music for a murder, or 2, or 3, or 9. Who's this? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet a dear friend. 9 killed you. 9 shall die.
Your wife, no, Phibes. But you I will kill.
But you can't, Doctor. I am already dead.
Here, how are we going to get him off this? You take his head, and I'll take his feet. Let's unscrew him.
Dr. Phibes, who samples the finer things of life. his own inimitable way, and experiments with fascinating instruments of death.
The what, sir?
The guitar. The 10 curses visited upon the pharaohs before Exodus.
9 shall die, 9 eternities in doom.
Curse of boils, of bats.
Frogs?
Frogs, yes. And the curse of blood.
Curse of hail in the bloody middle of nowhere.
Are you ready for Dr. Phibes?
Probably the most terrifying motion picture you'll ever see.
It was a violent summer storm. Millions of volts slashed the earth.
That was the worst storm we've had since I was knee-high to a duck.
Folks talked about it and started getting things back to normal. When Mick hit town for his vacation.
Well, it's straight ahead about 5 miles.
But things weren't normal. There were changes.
Mother bit me. I never saw him bite like that.
Strange, frightful changes. That night, it all started.
Stop doing that.
I'm not doing anything.
This was the night of the crawling terror. American International presents Squirm. They came from everywhere. Millions of writhing, seething creatures oozing out of the mire to feed on human flesh. You sweat, but you don't dare move.
Oh, no.
Terror grips every nerve in your body. You want to scream, but you can't. Your heart beats so fast, it feels like it's going to burst.
Jerry? Too late! They're dead!
Squirm, a new experience in pure fright.
He lives. From the depths of this unholy tomb, the Avenger rises, the Abominable Dr. Phibes, the most deadly mastermind of all crime. Specialist in the fine art of bizarre murder, each more different, each more devilish than the last. The Scorpions embrace.
You bloody man!
The Eagle's caress. The sausage machine. The one-hand persuader.
He has nothing to say, sir.
Touché, Dr. Phibes. And as another victim falls, the world awaits your next blow of vengeance. Only one man, only one menace, only one diabolical mind could create such chilling terror.
That's not a common thief, sir. Then, Inspector, you are faced with an impossible task. Well, there's no force in all the world could win a fight against such a supreme opponent.
Run. but you can't escape him. Hide, but he'll find you. Scream, but no one will hear you.
Suppose nature gave a war, and everybody came. The snakes, the birds, the lizards and frogs. And suppose that the polluters, the species on Earth called man, were the enemy in that war.
I still believe man is master of the world.
And then, suppose that the human race lost. Ray MILLAND, Sam Elliott, Joan Van Ark, Adam Rourke, Judy Pace.
First of all, we're gonna have to try to find out our Stuart and Michael. To be very honest with you, I don't think we will. Not alive, anyway.
Keep talking, Peggy, because you're the only one making any sense around here.
But whether we find them or not, we've got to get off this damn island. All of us, now!
And I am asking to get the hell out of here with someone or by myself.
It's the story of Michael, a 24-year-old pinball-playing virgin.
Mick Jagger, I'm not.
Angie, his Italian father. Ida, his Jewish mother.
I died the day I married a guy.
Okay, Ida, come on. This is it.
Sing it up, baby. Sing it up, baby. With this song.
And Carol, his black sweetheart.
Now listen here, boy. As long as Carol got this here good thing and this here left, she don't need anything else.
You'll meet Molly, Rosa, Snowflake, Shorty, Crazy Mo, and the Godfather.
This chick's out for kicks and in for trouble with the born losers.
Just how was the mom initiated?
By getting it from everybody.
Neato.
We helped you take off your clothes, baby.
Who's got the acid?
Acid?
And if you kids are gonna sail, we're not coming out of orbit for 3 days.
Look at this! 600 Somalis! These are the born losers, the sickest sickle gang that ever terrorized a town, while the law stood helpless.
You know, not only do they assault her, but they're free to go right on keeping her living in terror. If only one of us had the guts to just cut them down.
I've been wanting to crack at you from the beginning. Are you planning on fighting or talking me to death?
Mr. District Attorney, any truth to the rumors that the girls will refuse to testify?
Remember, all you need is one witness to obtain an indictment.
Born losers, and they know it.
Please, don't do that. How about a pretty please on your knees? On your knees. Against the wall.
Billy Jack, I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna gut your bowels out.
They call him Angel. He's a dropout from a tough sickle club, a gang that lives, loves, and hunts trouble. A man searching for himself and finding others searching for themselves.
It takes a long, long time before you calm down all the way.
They reached for a new way of life, but some people didn't want them.
Dave, I didn't know we were gonna bulldog no pigs here today.
Or we'll run you into the dirt!
Need a favor, man. I thought maybe you and some of the boys might show them how, you know?
Hell's Angels, the real Hell's Angels, riding today. Guys with guts who want to travel their way. Rough. Raucous. Really tough. With their own code of law and order.
Anytime anybody needs help that's with us, we go all the way. We go to jail for you, do anything for you.
Violence is their thing. In play. In love. In anger. Even to each other.
Hands on your head.
Heads on the ground. Stay quiet. Nobody move. You guys have been here less than 24 hours, and already we got a riot and a robbery on our hands.
We got 2 guys in there, pal, and we're going in to get them.
The deadliest gamble ever dared. Real Hell's Angels. Mad Mavericks. They've broken out of our world. Untamed. Unwashed. The destroyers. Terrorists to be feared. Any girl who joins them can expect anything.
The main thing is they kicked us out of the town for raping a girl we didn't even rape.
That's right. I never heard the Skulls taking that from nobody.
Hey, man, what's happening? They got some, unfinished business in Brookville.
Beware of the Devil's Angels, whose greatest joy is to destroy. Get out of their way if you can.
He discovered a gas that increases the rate of neuron depletion. You see, neurons begin dying off in everyone over the age of 25, and that's when this gas gets them. It causes death from instant old age.
Here we stand in the new world. We're gonna make it better. Young enough to start a new way of living. Can't you feel it getting together? Tomorrow's the start of a brand new day. Yesterday's cast and gone. You and me got to find another way. Now's the time to get it on.
We can do it here.
Well, boys?
I'm first. I'm the oldest. Michael.
You're first, Shorty.
This is none of your business.
I'm the... I should have something to say.
Oh, in the morning, sun came pouring down like a golden rain. I looked at you, and then I knew my life was gonna change.
They wanted us to die, but they were always dead. They failed to kill the enemy, but they killed themselves instead.
If I'm not Godhead, will the real God please play something for me?
This is the real God speaking. Will the owner of the dark blue Mustang convertible, license number TUV525, please turn off your parking light?
Why don't you make up a beautiful word for lovemaking?
Rainy day. Deferment.
Father, I have to know, is police brutality really a sin?
Only on Friday.
Oh, you little wildcat!
Marissa, are you pregnant or something?
Yes?
Since when?
Oh, since Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels played the Astrodome.
I'm a Texas Ranger. Remember, we always get our man.
No, that's the Mounties.
We don't like your type in these parts, kid. Dirty, unwashed hippie anarchists coming into Texas.
Texas, man, this is New Mexico.
No wonder I feel so ineffectual. I'm out of my natural environment.
I feel a sign coming on.
That was a hell of a sign.
Every drop of blood feels the freezing paralysis of fear, almost stopping your heart, as Edgar Allan Poe unfolds his tales of terror.
You will meet the master of the mansion, who loved and protected his wife with the strength of a supernatural love, even beyond life itself.
I am in command here. You will do as I say. I shall take what I desire. Your body and your soul if I demand it.
Enough! Help! Help!
Then you'll enjoy the Black Cat's sardonically humorous tale. It all started at the Vintners Convention, where the lover of wine met the professional wine taster and introduced him to his wife, a darling who delighted in dalliance.
What kind of a man are you anyway? Make love to my wife and doesn't even talk to me.
You're insane.
That may be, but very clever.
Help! Help! Help!
In this monstrous mausoleum of the living, you will witness fury far worse than a woman scorned. The fury of a dead woman's jealousy.
The nights are darker. And night is when it happens in the Dunwich Horror.
Come back, old one. Princes of darkness, and repossess the earth.
The Dunwich Horror, based on H.P. Lovecraft's terrifying tale of those who explore the unspeakable. Starring Sandra Dee, Dean Stockwell, Academy Award winner Ed Begley, Sam Jaffe. He believes the history of horrendipity written here. The love story of a girl looking to the future, and a boy dedicated to the mysteries of the past. He invokes the unspeakable.
Ya, Satha.
She invites it.
You're one of us now.
It's a depthless paradise of terror where fear eternal lives.
come to life.
I've never heard anything like that.
It was a time in my life that I'll never forget. It was my last year in school, and my last chance to win the state finals. My last year in school lasted me all my life. I want to win once. I want to know what it feels like. And you will. I wanted a lot of things then. We all did.
Love, I'm burning up with love. Yeah!
My friend Jerry found his in the strangest places. Would you believe he pinned 2 girls in the same week? Finally got caught with his pants down. But he always came through for me.
Who'd you set me up with? Susie Wilson.
Susie Wilson?
Hey, I'll be down in 5 minutes, okay?
There was always one girl you wanted to go out with, and hopefully make out with. Well, she was mine.
Did you ever get anything off of Susie Wilson? Listen, Dave, you don't mind me hanging out with her, do you? I mean, there's not too much I can do about it. She's really got the hots for me, don't you think?
I really wouldn't know. Burton was definitely not one of my friends.
Go back and get yours! Lick it up, Morelli!
Dean was last year's champ, who also happened to be my sister's boyfriend. I know he was only watching out for me. I did a few things for him, too.
Dean Berger, good to see you.
Come on, man, let's go!
But the craziest thing of all was that chicken race. When it came down to it, I really had only one thing on my mind.
Thinking about the race?
Hell with the race. I just like to win.
Come on, Dave, you can do it!
Oh, come on, man. I ain't even started running yet.
So?
I'm looking for a record out of you today.
You got it.
You're gonna need it.
Huh?
A record. You're gonna need one to beat me today. My last year in school lasted me all my life. It was our winning season. It should happen once to everyone.
Space. Timeless. Infinite. Eternal. For countless millennia, the stars and planets traveled their silent paths in perfect harmony. It was called Orpheus, the Meteor. Its power is greater than all the hydrogen bombs. Its speed is greater than any rocket ever conceived. Its force can shatter continents. Its mass can level mountain ranges. It cannot think. It cannot reason. It cannot change its course. And it's going to strike the Earth in 6 days.
That meteor is 5 miles wide and it's definitely gonna hit us.
It's coming apart in a million pieces.
Your government, in collaboration with the best scientific brains at its disposal, developed the project to deal with this emergency.
Attitude correction complete. Situation nominal.
Ориентация закончена. Положение нормально.
Anything go wrong?
Once the rockets have been launched, they switch over to their own internal decision-making systems. And if these systems perform perfectly, well then, there's no problem. But if there's a malfunction,
What are the odds?
your guess is as good as mine.
We can expect the first splinters in 24 hours. We've picked up another splinter. A big one.
Direction?
The United States. The eastern seaboard.
It's 5 miles wide. It's traveling at a speed of 30,000 miles per hour. And there is no place on Earth to hide.
You have only one life to live, or do you?
Marcia, I didn't mean what I said back there.
That voice must belong to the man that I was.
I didn't know what I was saying.
I must be the man playing tennis in those dreams, driving that car, swimming in that lake.
Now you're telling me you've been reincarnated.
Right.
Take it from me. When you're dead, you're dead.
Suppose you knew who you had been in a previous life.
What is this, some kind of a joke or something? You've signed the name of the deceased, Jeffrey Curtis.
Where you had lived,
Mrs. Curtis, the old lady who lives here. She's been away for years.
whom you had loved,
That was my husband, Jeff. He died a long time ago.
I know.
how you had died.
No, Marcia! No!
What then? The reincarnation of Peter Proud. The best-selling novel is now an electrifying motion picture.
Who are you, Peter Proud?
If I tried to explain, you'd probably think I was insane.
But you are a one-man revelation.
Of all the people in the world, Sam, why me?
The reincarnation of Peter Proud. The story of a man's obsessive search for a prior existence.
I know I've been here before.
Jeff, she thinks you're her son.
The reincarnation of Peter Proud, starring Michael Saracen and Jennifer O'Neill,
Who are you, Peter Proud?
will give you second thoughts about a second life.
Because I was there.
Marcia, no.
Because I was there.
The afternoon of June 3rd, 1916.
Fire 1, fire 2.
This could have been the end. The end of just another tragic episode in war at sea. But for the few survivors of a torpedoed merchant ship and the crew of a German U-boat lost in the frozen South Atlantic, it was the beginning of an incredible adventure. For this was the day the 20th century met the primeval world face to face. American International presents The Land That Time Forgot. An astounding motion picture based on the book by Edgar Rice Burroughs, creator of Tarzan and the most thrilling science fiction stories ever written. Travel through an underwater passage and discover an awesome prehistoric world. Fight for your life against the terrifying creatures of a lost continent. Come face to face with primitive man and learn the secret of evolution. The Land That Time Forgot.
Mr. Tyler!
Starring Doug McClure.
There's a secret to this island. Something that we haven't been able to fathom yet. And whether we stay or get away may depend on it. It's
action, danger, and adventure on an epic scale. How much longer do we give them?
We're not leaving without them!
You will never forget Edgar Rice Burroughs' The Land That Time Forgot.
Boxcar Bertha and her boys took what they wanted.
No, 50s. It's 50.
Meet Boxcar Bertha, queen of the gun toters.
Invitations, please.
I think we got them.
Here he is, right here. That's it.
Yeah. Lady would like to say something.
Yes, I'd just like to say, this is a holdup.
Bertha was a fun-loving gal.
Stand up. Sit down. Now close your eyes and open your mouth. Now don't move.
She had a taste for loving and an empty boxcar for a boudoir.
I've been lots of places.
You ever been with a man?
America in the 30s was a free country. Bertha was just a little bit freer than most. Big Bill Shelley was a man fighting all the wrongs in the world.
We're gonna grind him in the gravel! Go on, do it!
Vaughn was a mystery man, an on-talker. He was a doer. Bertha and her gang made a name for themselves with the police, but the newspapers were too polite to print it.
Hi. You're coming with us.
Robert, Billy boy, don't make me do what I want to do.
Run, Bertha!
Who knows the evil force that rules the night? Who calls forth those terrors from beyond the grave to prowl its shadows? Where is the overlord of the damned? Beware is coming. Beware the return of the Death Master. The attack of the undead. I can destroy you, or turn you into the living dead, or let you go. The most horrifying love story ever filmed.
When she discovers what you are, she'll sicken at your name. Kill her. Kill her.
I would say nobody has anything to fear from us. But we are going to control you now. It is the same spaceship you saw near the moon. That should convince you we do not come from your world. We are here to make you our slaves.
From the laboratories and arsenals of all civilized nations, the most powerful, the newest, the most devastating of weapons blast into action in their effort to destroy all monsters.
In the fall of 1954, Chris Dixon and his brother Wayne were killing some time before they joined the Army. All they wanted was a couple of girls.
Hey, Chris! You better hurry up before old man gets here. Come in!
Hi, sweet potato.
So what do you two got in mind?
Oh, we just want to put our hand on your leg, that's all. Why do you think we're going to score if you said you had bad breath? Must be jelly because jam don't shake like that.
A few laughs. Some good times.
You know what's funny is you never did tell me when you were going to Dallas.
Does it matter?
And then they crossed the Macon County line. It shouldn't have happened. It couldn't have happened.
Jesus Christ, she's bleeding like crazy.
But it did.
What are you trying to kill us for? We haven't done anything, man!
It happened on the Macon County line. Macon County line. A true story you won't be able to forget.
They have found what they came for. That incredible lost world shut off by a towering wall of ice from which had come strange tales of wonder. Edgar Rice Burroughs, master of astounding adventure, takes us back to the fantastic island of Caprona, where time has stood still for millions of years. Where men and beasts fight a fierce battle for survival in a land of savage mystery. Come. See the forbidden city of skulls, where they sacrifice prisoners to the volcano god.
When he speaks, all die.
How you gonna stop him? With rocks? No dice, Bo. I didn't come all this way to leave you behind.
You make it away from the Nagas, but we'll never get home. The land will stop you, Ben. It's a lie.